Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Laurent. We back with another video. You see the thumbnail, see this video's about, so let's get straight into it. Alright, so over the weekend, there was a celebration for the anniversary of Bloody Sunday out in Selma, Alabama. So Bloody Sunday was when the civil rights leaders, Martin Luther King and others, marched over the bridge of Edmund Pettus Bridge, and they were met by police. And the police was not taking too kind to the marching and the protesting, and the police basically beat everybody up, and that's why it's called Bloody Sunday, right? Bad day, horrible event, traumatic event for Black history and in American culture, right? During this anniversary celebration, we had Vice President Kamala Harris, and she gave a speech, and I'm not gonna play the whole speech, I'm gonna play the beginning of the speech. And what's so interesting about the beginning of the speech and what she decided to lead with. So let me play this beginning of the speech, then after that, I'll give you my comments on it. So let's
go. Selma, good afternoon. Kendra, thank you for those inspiring words. In the great tradition of Alabama State, you are a leader of outstanding passion and purpose, and it is wonderful to have shared the stage with you. So, Selma, before I begin, I want to say a few words about the situation in Ukraine.
What?
Today, the eyes of the world are on Ukraine and the brave people who are fighting to protect their country and their democracy. And their bravery is a reminder that freedom and democracy can never be taken for granted by any of us. With that, it is a privilege to be among so many distinguished leaders, dedicated activists, friends, and American heroes. And to be with
As you can see, Kamala Harris decided to bring up Ukraine in the beginning of the speech and saying that we need to have solidarity and stay with Ukraine. This is an event that happened to Black people. Why are you bringing up Ukraine? And I'll say that because I've never heard, and I could be wrong, let me know in the comments, I've never heard a speech about what's going on in Ukraine and they bring up Black people. Or I never heard anything that being brought up by anybody else or any other group of people, then they bring up Black people saying, oh man, all that violence going against this group, but you know, just like what's going on with the Black people. You know, it's never been like that. It's always been our trauma, then we have to add on somebody else's trauma on top of our trauma, I guess, to introduce their trauma to us so we could be more sympathetic and care about it. And I'm not saying you shouldn't be sympathetic or care about Ukraine, you know, to each his own, but I'm just saying, why is this always an issue when it comes to these political parties, especially the Democrats and liberals? They always do this. They do this with every group all the time. And it's like, damn. And Kamala Harris did tell you best.
So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit Black people. No.
Even when it comes to her speeches, she's not going to do anything just for Black people. So let me know how y'all feel about this, man. How Kamala Harris had to bring up Ukraine when talking about what happened in Selma, Alabama on Bloody Sunday. She had to bring up Ukraine. I just think it's like, I don't know, I'm used to it now, to tell you the truth. Like, it's more expected for this to happen than it's not expected. But, you know, it is what it is. And earlier, too, I posted on my YouTube shorts them actually marching and holding locking arms and reenacting what, you know, the marching that they did over the bridge. And to be honest with you, I'm indifferent. You know, it is what it is. It's reenacting what happened on that day. So I get that march. But for the most part, marching really don't solve any issues against anything. You know what I'm saying? You march, you know, you have your march and they forget about what you did a few days later. That's just my opinion. But let me know what to think about this in the comments, man. How they love using Black trauma to introduce other issues in the world. Those are just my thoughts about it, man. That's how I feel about it. Let me know how you feel about it in the comments. All right, then. Till next time. Peace.